Jordan here. It is April the 3rd, I do believe. Yeah, April the 3rd, 2021. Apologize about that. Get set up. We'll get everything set up here. I didn't expect it to, it's just so strange, this app, I tell you. Sometimes it wants to, dang it, it's like, it's just the brightness is so terrible on live stream for some reason. So sometimes this app, when I load into it, it'll want me to do some other verification and go through this other deal to start the live stream. Well, sometimes it does it and makes me go to that, and sometimes it just puts me into the live stream. You know, it gives you a 3-second marker, and then boom, you're there. There you are. But anyhow, we're all good. We're ready to roll. Hopefully, the Daxwood. Hello, good morning there. How do you like the Typhon? Oh, I love the Typhon, man. It's probably one of our best all-around go-to rigs. Is the Typhon. So really like the Typhon, man. It's just, it handles so well when you're going fast. It just balances real well around corners, and flying through the air, it's just very easy to maintain. I find it one of the easiest to maintain and be able to make good landings and good air with it. And it just takes a beating, man. It just takes a beating. It's amazing. And all these RCs, they do. All of them that we've owned. Excuse me, I had a sip on my coffee there. All the ones we've owned, man, have been fairly trying to get this live stream going here. Make sure. Oh man, see, it doesn't. I don't understand why it doesn't do that. For my thumbnail, I had a different picture. I wonder how. I'm not gonna worry about it right now, I guess. Options. Wait, actually, I do want to. Let me put these links in the description. But yeah, I really like the. Crap, I probably don't. I really like the Typhon. I'm really thinking about getting the Typhon 6S. The hobby shop owner that I go to, the hobby shop guy, his name's Jason. He recently just hooked his employees. He's got a couple employees up with a brand new Typhon 6S. And then he also gave one to the guy that's that just built a new track, a race track. I don't know if you've seen, I have a couple videos posted just recently. It's in Blackfoot, Idaho. I just built a new track, a race track. Turn that down. Alright, so I got this up here so I can check the chat occasionally. I can actually just look at the phone, but anyhow, today we're going to be going over some, well, Newb style anyways, because, I'm not too fluent on all this wrenching and stuff yet, but we have, I noticed when I got into this front diff on the Haas, we have part number 8680, and this is a Diff Gasket Set, and I grabbed 2 of them, one for the rear as well. But I noticed on this front one here that the big blue gasket here was ripped on the Haas, so we're gonna get that changed out, and we're gonna change out the fluid. We'll get this thing rolling here. Make sure I don't spill my coffee. Don't want to do that. So, for anyone that's in here, hope you're doing well. Hope you guys are doing well, been doing well. This body is just, man, this body is taking a beating. I know that there's been way worse, I've seen way worse bodies. You know, hell, Charlie in our RC group and really good friend, his body is just, he's on his Mojave, he's got zip ties, you know, holding it together in places, so I can't say much really. But I figured we'd go ahead and do another one anyways, just for the heck of it. So that's what we have. Oh, sorry. Sitting right over there is the new body, and we got the new paneling, you know, plastic pieces that go with it. So we'll get that going. And then Jason at Corky's Hobby Shop in Pocatello, Idaho, he's also got us, Kaysen's got a new body, clear body on the way. That's for the Arma Granite. And then for the Typhon, we're waiting on that's on back order, the clear body for that one, because Jason also ordered us a couple yellow buggy tires that we're going to put on that Typhon. And I think I got an idea for the yellow tires and the clear body. We're going to do something with that, make it look pretty cool. Dang, Dax, I apologize. I must be confused. I apologize if I didn't recognize you. Were you there the day I was there? And at Metz's RC, I didn't realize you were here in Idaho. I'm sorry. I want the Typhon for the track in Blackfoot, so I think I'm going to get one. Oh, yeah, dude, definitely get one. I would definitely advise to get one. And that's the thing, that's the only thing with it, too, Dax, is why I wouldn't get the 6S, is, I mean, I guess you could run it. I don't even see, that's the thing, I don't even think they're going to be running a 6S class. I'm not really sure. And then that's the other thing. It's just kind of really hard to maintain. For me, it was. I probably could have put the power limiter down to 75%. But having said that, I mean, it was really fun. I think it'll be cool. No, you weren't there. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, hell, man, I apologize. You've probably told me before, maybe, and my memory is terrible. So, we're going to get this, whoops, I forgot. Bus stop, good morning. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. I realize I'm not really doing the MRE thing too much anymore, so that was kind of lost all that viewing there, but, anyhow, we're going to get this thing rolling, get the diff fluid going, and I will just check the Happy Easter to you as well, bus stop, and we will get started here. So, first step, I am going to use the Traxxas Haas manual that's over here on the laptop. You guys can't see it that well, but step number 1 on the front differential, we're going to remove the 2 button head screws that secure the top bumper mount to the differential case. And it's real nice because it gives you a whole, you know, little diagram here, picture diagram, so you know what you're doing. For the little slow people like me, it really helps. That was the thing with the Typhon, because at least for Arma, I have not found one yet. I have not found a manual that is a step-by-step deal, and I even tried YouTube, but I might have to do some further searching there. So first step right here, I apologize, it's going to be hard to see. You can barely see it. So in the middle of those shocks, there's 2 screws right there, in between those 2 shocks. So we're going for those right there. And I'm going to go ahead. And the whole reason is because there's a crack. You can see that crack. That was from a real good landing. or bad landing. So this is not the very appropriate way. I'd like to have a little bit of a shorter drill bit, or whatever you're calling them. I can't think of it right now. You guys know what I'm talking about. One of these little adapters here. I'm going brain dead. Alright, number 2. Turn the chassis over and remove the 3 4x10. Alright, so these are the countersunks. So we're going to step up the wrench here, or bit. And then we're going for these ones. Let's see. Yeah, we got... I apologize. Yeah, so we got 1, 2, 3. 3 of them. Turn chassis over, remove the 3. Yep. Okay. We'll set it just like this. I got 3. Bingo. Try to keep track of all the screws here. And then when I put them back in, I won't put these in with the drill. Or if I do, they won't go in all the way with the drill. Excuse me. Alright, step 3, slide the bumper assembly out just like that. Now, when we come back to this step to reassemble it, I'm not going to put this on because Jason down at Corky's Hobby Shop has another one on order for me. So this one has just seen better days. The plastic, it's just really, it's starting to wear out, and it's very thin right there. Very, very thin plastic, and it's probably not doing, it's not hurting it, but it is wearing down to where it's going to start wearing on these bolts, and it'll start scraping on these little bolts here, and then you're really kind of screwed if you can't get a wrench in there. So we're going to hold off on that, and I might have to just order me some new bolts too. Or little screws. Okay, so number 4 is remove the tie bar. Remove the button head screw from the tie bar, and that's just that one screw on the little blue piece. So we'll go ahead and do that, and that's another smaller wrench here. Thankfully, I have this manual. Without this manual, that's the problem. Like, my memory is just shot sometimes, and it really helps. Alright, so slide this off. Put them in order the way that they came out. If that makes any sense, but anyhow, let's see. So that was number 5. So slide tie bar off the truck. Now we have remove 2 button head screws from diff cover. Alright, and then it says do not remove the screws from the shock tower, which they're right here. Okay, so what you're supposed to take out is these little ones right here at where I'm putting that wrench. Oh gosh, come on, you light. Right there, these little ones on each side. Not these ones. Okay, not the ones on the shock tower. Alright. And it's nice too, you don't have to, last time I did this, when I first did these diffs, I took the whole assembly off. Because you can take the whole wheel assembly, shock tower, and all off of there. And that was the way I did it the first time. You don't have to do it that way. So it was nice seeing that. Alright. Oh, I just about went to that one. That's fine. Alright, and then the diff cover pops off. just like that, but mine's in pieces. So, yeah, she snapped right across the top here. Oh, come on. It's not gonna zoom in. Anyways, you can get what I'm saying. So get these plastic pieces out of here. Let me see what you said here, Dax, real quick. Where'd the other screw go? Let me see. Do you know any more info on the classes? Would there be an open class? I've read through the page, but not too much on that yet. Let me see. I have to put in my. Yeah, I remember some stuff about it, man. It was like he had mentioned some. I heard something too about making a class for like kids, you know, like they'll do something, they're gonna split it up, so where if you're kind of newer like me, I would think I'm in that newer class and not able to run too well, they will put them with separate folks, and then if you're a little bit more into it, you'll run with those people. But I did see something about it. It was like 2S. Something about 2S and 3S. Oh gosh, I wish I. And it's hard for me to pull anything up right now, Dax. I apologize. Yeah, I'll just have to let you know on that later or something. Let's see. Alright, so number 7. We have, this is where the screw pins go into the axle shaft, the drive shafts right here. All right, so we got one on each side. We're just going to unscrew those guys, and so that way we can slide the drive shaft. And this is a little one. I got grease everywhere because when I first did this, the first time, this diff, I didn't realize how much you're supposed to put in. You know what? I'm going to take it off of here for this just real quick. Sometimes I just like using the little tool versus the big drill on some of this small stuff. There we go. Okay, so we got on there. Let's get this out. But the racing's fun. It's a cool experience. Everyone was nice there, and I think it's going to be really cool too when they get a stand. You know, where everyone can see where they're all kind of standing in the same area, basically, I guess, and. Because that was kind of my problem. And it's just one of those things, it's going to take time, you know. It's just, you got to get used to it. That depth perception of watching, you know, trying to watch your car and driving a straight line when you're 50 yards away from it. Okay. Alright, so this is where we remove the 2 screw pins that hold the drive shaft yokes to the differential output shafts. Alright, so that's where we're at. Now this is the, hold the drive shaft yokes. I guess these are the yokes, so we're just going to pull these off. Okay, slid one off. And there we go. There's the front diff. Okay. Hopefully. Come on. There. Sorry about that. So, front diff. I always try to remember the way I put it in because that wouldn't be good. Not putting it in the right way. So first off, I'm gonna set this down right here. Grab me some towels, clean this off really quick. Oh, come on. There it goes. All right. So basically, I'm just going to wipe all this stuff out. We have these bearings too. I can just kind of pop off. Slide these each bearing off. Oh, man. This is where I should have probably worn gloves. You know, and I guess that's just preference. I personally feel like I can't grab onto stuff as well. And I just can't feel, you know, I mean, everyone can, obviously, but some people can just do it. I prefer I just get a little dirty and wipe it off, because, I don't know, there's just something about using a glove. It just makes it a little more tough to do. Hey, Bug, would you do me a favor and slide the trash can over here, please? It would really be helpful so I can clean the rest of this off. Throw this stuff away. Oh yeah. Perfect. Yeah, that'll work. Just leave the lid off. Thank you. Alright, let me do a little bit more wiping here. Almost got her, guys. Anyone that happens to watch later, there's only one person in here, but maybe someone will watch later. Maybe it'll be helpful to someone in the future. Maybe not. So get it off a little bit there so it's not getting all over me. That'll work. Good enough for now. So, and what's good to see is that these, you know, I don't know if these teeth ever break, but, you know, these teeth are good. All these teeth are looking good. So I'm going to leave that in the direction that it's going to go in. And the next step is to throw away these broken pieces for sure. Because I got this one. Let's see here. Got my little knife here. Alright. So we got a replacement right here. So you can see. Oh, kind of hit the camera there. The one on my left is just, you know, the rings for the dill is all snapped. And it held very well. I mean, I've had this truck for, God, I think I bought it in October is when I looked at my email. And then there's a rear extra for the rear, which we'll just keep for now because it's actually fine. So, but yeah, the Haas, man, the Haas is awesome. I have took some. That's another vehicle here that is just a great one, and the granite too. Yep, they're both really good. So we got 4 screws right here. That's gonna pop off the diff cover, or whatever you call it. And I put on the wrong wrench. It's like the diff plate of some sorts. All right. Let's see here. Man, it sure does get dirty quick. It's crazy. So this one, okay, this one is the broken one. All right, I can see. You're not going to be able to see it, you guys, because you're going to have to just take my word for it. The washer is broke. That's supposed to go. It's ripped, rather. So it's supposed to go right here. Goes around this, and it's ripped. You can't really see it because it's all coated and black now from dirt and whatnot. But yeah, so there's internal spider gears in there. You guys can't see very well. Kind of get some of this gunk off of there. And what I'm going to do is pull these spider gears out. Okay, I'm going to try to just leave it all together like that and set her down. And what I'll do is I'll kind of roll it back and forth. Kind of get some of that off of there. And what you can do with this is just tip it over. I got another piece of paper towel right here. I'm just going to tip it over for a second. Oh, you guys can't even see the stuff I have down here. Let me check this camera. Let me wipe off my hands. Let that drain out. So this is what I like. This is one thing that I really like about another thing. Sorry, that I really like about the Traxxas Haas is the fact that I have this step-by-step manual, and sorry, I just got a text message there, and I got changed. My mind got distracted there. Anyways, I had attempted to go into the I don't remember which diff it was. It may have been the Typhon diff. So I had attempted to go into that once, and it just wasn't. It wasn't as easy, probably because it wasn't a step-by-step deal like like this here Haas. And so I didn't have the step-by-step instructions. And when I took apart the diff, was it the Granite? God, it's got to be the Typhon. I swear it was the Typhon. And this piece right here on the Typhon, so this one on the Haas is metal, but this piece on the Typhon was plastic. It was a real hard plastic. The diff part, that's the whole diff, and I was kind of surprised to see that, but this is a nice setup. I do like the way Traxxas has done this. So we got a little O-ring right here. Oh, it almost did it. And there's a rip. There's a rip here. Shoot, where is it? Oh, it's down here at the bottom, I think. Let me pull it up. Oh, it's right at the top. And it's not too crazy. There's a rip in there, so I'm just going to go ahead and change it out. You guys take my word for it. Alright. Rip this open here. And I don't know what these others are for now. Because, there's probably something to do. Oh, God. Dumb. It probably has something to... So there's two more little blue washers that go with it. And I'm not sure where those go because I have not found them. But I imagine it goes around that little yoke or something. Alright, new one. Got the new one here. Let's see. Whoa, what? That thing's way bigger. Oh no, that's not it. What the heck? It looks like it kinda, but it's not it. That must be for the center. Oh crap, what the heck? That's weird. Well, I have to use it now. I have no choice. Huh. That's interesting. So, this is not, I guess, for the front. 8680. I'll have to check that out. That's interesting. I'm glad I didn't throw this washer away. Because there's no way it's going to fit in there. Trying to get this back, slide back over here again. Yeah, that's... I mean, there's no way it's going to go in there. That's not even rubber or whatever. Bummer. Come on. Now this thing ain't working with me here. Alright. Guess that'll work. Got it kind of back in there. Alright, moving on. So, we got... Let me move it up. Get this trash drained out of there a little bit. Ooh. So clean that out a little bit more. Try to get this thing rolling. Man, I'll have to check that out. It might be for the center diff, and that's probably what it is. It, you know, because I was wondering about the washers, and that very well could be for the center diff. I just could have thought I put it in as a front and rear when I Googled it. But who knows? So you can push this little... There's a little spider gear. Or a little, yeah, just another little, I guess, output gear that'll go in there. So that'll slide through. I'm just gonna clean it out, make it a little easier. Yeah, I'm sure they're at the track right now. Or there's probably people working on it. It's a little better. Getting there. I mean, that's the thing. It ain't gonna be. I'm not gonna make it perfect. You know, you're just gonna fill it back up, and it's gonna get dirty again eventually. So we're just gonna roll with it here. I got this spider gear. You guys can't really see that. Well, yeah, you can see it right there. I just kind of leave it together. Just kind of roll it like this. It's probably not doing much. It got a little bit off of there. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not too worried about getting it all off of that gear. So, alright. First off, I wonder if that's where those little guys go. Okay, so you just slide that back through there. And then you got your little gear in there. Oh, you can't even see it. Kind of spins. Okay. Next, we're going to put back in the... I don't know what it's called. Little gear. There's little slots. Come on. Yeah, it looks something like that, right? So go in there. There. Okay. Now we got a bearing. Let's see. Actually, let's put this top on. No, we can't put the top on, dummy. You gotta put some fluid in there. Oh yeah, speaking of which, so real quick, if you guys, if anyone ever made it this far, if you have a pool noodle, it works really nice to hold. So I can just set it right here, right? I'll just set it right there, and that's so I can fill it up. We got some diff fluids right here. We have a 10K in the front, 50K, and a 30K. Now the front calls for 30. Let's see. All right, from the factory, the Traxxas Haas front differential is filled with 30,000 weight. 30,000. So that's what we're gonna put it in again. That's what I had in it last time. And that's what we're gonna do. Get this lid out. This nice little diff lube kit that I got from Jason there at the hobby shop. It was fairly priced. Oh, this is not even a new one. Alright, I thought I grabbed the right one. That one's already used. Or not used. I think it was like $25. Gives you 3 of them. So, comes with the little tubes on top. Makes it nice. So basically we're just gonna fill this sucker up. I was trying to push that gear down a little. And I don't really know how much you're supposed to put in. I thought I may have put too much at one point. So I think they said something about you just want it kind of coating these, those gears. Man, that stupid phone. I hate the zoom. So check that out real quick. What I'm going to do is pop this out. You kind of spin it though, it just takes it. Maybe you're not supposed to spin it because I don't know. I must have put a little bit more in it right here. Because I think that's getting to be too much. Alright. I think that should be good. Because I'm sure if you overfill it, then it's just like, oh shit. It's just like it's too tight or something, maybe. I don't know. Where's these holes at? Trying to find these holes is gonna be fun. Shit. Not sure if I made it in there. It felt like it did. Okay. Try another one. Go for the opposite side here that I was just on. Got lucky. And it helps because they have these little indentations. There was these little, like, raised pieces of plastic that would help seed, you know, this little plate. So I'm just going so far, and then I'm going to take it out and put it in the little Traxxas holder, because, like I said, I don't want to over tighten. Okay. Take it out, and we'll pop it in here. And we'll just finish hand tightening it. Oh, yeah. Well, that's kind of a bummer on the differential gasket kit, because I was, you know, I actually was thinking I was going to be able to get her changed, but I'll just have to look into that. Well, I guess it's not so much a bummer. I mean, I will use it. I imagine it's for the center. I'd have to think. So we got our bearings here. I'm just going to kind of clean these off really quick. Okay, I got one there. Why the heck do these look different? Oh, that's why. Because there's two different shafts. Alright. Yeah, the big ones, so you gotta go over here. Okay, I got a bearing on that side. Bearing on that side. Come on, you stupid lighting. There we go. Ready to go back in, but we need to clean the rest of that gunk out of there. There's a bunch of gunk in there. So we got to get that cleaned out real quick. So I hope you guys have been doing well. Like I said, I'm not going to be going too much longer here. I just kind of wanted to do the fronts, go through the front. I was going to go to the rear, but Cason's ready to get outside. I can tell he wants to get outside. We got some dirt we're going to move around and try and build a little mini B, mini T jumps. Sorry, I'm trying to clean off this drive shaft. I guess can't see much. It's not been very exciting live stream, but maybe somebody will learn something or not help them out maybe. So we're going to go build some jumps here in a little bit. Get outside. It's going to be like 70 degrees nearly. Figure out something. Maybe even go run some RCs later at the park. I found a spot that looked pretty good. Oh, excuse me. Well, I'm not going to go too crazy in there. Maybe I'll grab a... 1 second, guys. I just want to pull out a little bit of this with the terrible quality of picture here. Kind of pull out a little bit of this in case there's, oh, that's it, and there was a lot in there. Wow, that is crazy. Local. I had a lot in there. I won't put as much this time. I mean, I guess it's not a bad thing to have a lot, but when it starts shooting out. And that's what the guys at the RC shop said too. Don't worry about it, it'll happen. I kind of wipe it off a little bit here. Trying to get that drive shaft cleaned off too. That'll work for now. Alrighty, next up, the Diff. Oh gosh, let's put that shit all over my nose. Ah. Alright. Next step. Get these guys back in here. Let's see, where's the... Come on, Mike. Alright, this is getting to be the tedious part. Where's this little guy at? Not really tedious. We're just putting these drive shafts back on here, but I don't see which one it is because let's try that one. Come on. Let me figure out which side is which. I wonder if you can use now, you can't use any side. I don't know. That's not it. Where's my... Trying to find the correct hole for this drive shaft here. Alright, that's not it. Oh, come on. Jeez. There. Alright, now let's see if I can get the damn screw in there. Oh, come on. Don't tell me I have it the wrong way. Well, I think I'm going to end this live stream, guys. Jeez. What in the heck? Alright, so basically, I mean, alright, so it goes on, right? Okay, let's get the screw. Going through there. Why ain't you going through? I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'm trying to get this stupid thing to work. I don't get it. There's only 2 holes. Interesting. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out, guys. I'm gonna mess with it a little bit more, but we're gonna end it right there. I appreciate Dax, I appreciate you stopping in. I always appreciate anyone stopping in, but I know it's not the greatest amusement or show to watch, but anyhow, we're gonna end her there. We almost went. Well, we did go to about an hour here, so 51 minutes. That ain't too bad. 51 minutes to get the front differential, and I'm still not done. But anyhow, like I said, I'm just a noob, still trying to figure out everything, and this is what you got to do to be able to learn it. Is you got to get in it yourself and figure it out. So that's the best way to get it done, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have some fun a little bit later, get outside, and other than that, everyone stay safe, and we'll see you guys later. Hey, Grantland, hope you're doing well, buddy. We're just kind of wrapping up here. I'm having some troubles with this, getting this diff back together. These this part right here on the little yokes and drive shaft output, I don't know, I have to mess with it. It wasn't going back on right. So happy Easter to everyone, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for stopping by.